Okay, good morning children. So this video is on chapter 2, okay, major landforms, class 6 geography. As I am explaining this chapter to you, you can refer to your textbook from page number 19, okay. Now, before starting this chapter, okay, I want to tell you that, okay, billions of years ago, so when I'm talking of billions of years ago, it's before 4 billion years ago. Okay, 4 billion years ago, Earth was nothing. There was no Earth. Okay, but Earth was a rock. This rock was a fiery or a ball of fire. Okay, so there was a rock which was like a ball of fire. So billions of years ago, Earth was a fiery. Fiery means engulfed in fire, okay, fiery ball of rock, of molten rock. Now what is molten? Molten means rock which has been melted. In the earliest past, when the earth was born, earth was just a rock only which had fire all around it. But as our earth cooled, when the earth cooled down after billions of years, when the earth cooled, what happened was the outer covering of the earth was formed. This outer covering of the earth was known as crust, crust. Are you getting my point? The outer covering of the earth was called crust. When the earth cooled, the outer covering of the earth was formed. It was called crust. While the interior solidified into two layers. While the interior part of the earth, got solid into two layers. This layer was called mantle and the core. Remember that. The core is the middle part. And this is called the mantle. And in your book it is written there are two types of mantle. One is interior mantle and one is exterior mantle. Okay, remember that. The lighter minerals form the surface of the earth. So the minerals which are basically light, are basically found, light minerals were found on the surface of the earth. This is the surface of the earth where we build our houses, where we build our roads, etc. Are you understanding? Where we find trees, houses, etc. Basically, this is basically built on the crust of the earth. Are you getting my point? So, the heavier minerals or metals were found inside the earth. So, if you want to find iron, if you want to find nickel, etc., you have to dig the earth. So, iron and nickel was found in the interior of the earth. So, which minerals are found outside, which minerals are found inside? It is defined by the layers of the earth. Are you understanding? Some minerals are found on the surface of the earth, some minerals are found inside the surface of the earth, like diamonds. Diamonds are found inside the earth. You have to dig the earth to find the diamonds, even the gold, etc. Are you understanding? So, some minerals were found inside, and these minerals which were found inside the earth were called heavy minerals. The minerals which were found outside the earth was called light minerals. Remember that. Are you understanding? Now, our earth, if you look at this earth, I'm rubbing this blackboard. Now listen to me carefully. Now, if you look at this earth, our earth is surrounded by atmosphere. Our earth is surrounded by atmosphere. Okay? This atmospheric layer you will study in class 7. They are called troposphere, they are called stratosphere, they are called mesosphere, they are called thermosphere, as well as they are called exosphere. So how many I told? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. 5 layers of this atmosphere are called atmospheric layer, which basically surrounds our earth. Are you understanding? So they are called atmospheric, atmospheric layers. Are you understanding? So Because of this atmospheric layer, we find that, okay, we are able to live on this earth. Because in this atmosphere, the lighter gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, etc. are found near the earth. If you wave your hand, what do you feel? You'll feel air, no? All around you. So that time only I told you that air in Hindi is called, okay, Vayu. In Bengali it is called Bayu. And, okay, in Nepali it is called Hawa. So if you wave your hand, you feel air. What is air? Air means atmosphere. Air means atmosphere. So what is air? Air is a mixture of gases that is found in the atmosphere. So air is a mixture of gases that is found in the atmosphere. So what is atmosphere? Atmosphere is a mass of air surrounding the earth, which protects our earth from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun also. Now, which layer protects the earth from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun? Ozone layer, no? Have you heard of ozone layer? Some of you might have heard of ozone layer. This ozone layer is found in the stratosphere, in the atmospheric layer, which is the second layer of the atmosphere. This ozone basically protects the earth from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. During the summer season, we wear cream. Yeah, sunscreen we use, no? In the sunscreen it is written UB40, UB30, etc. Yeah? Have you seen UB40, UB15? It is written. That UV means to protect you from the direct rays of the sun. So you put a face mask by putting a cream so that the face does not get basically burned by the sun. Isn't that so? So ozone layer is found in this atmospheric layer only. Okay, and in this atmospheric layer only you find mixture of gases. You find oxygen also there. So oxygen is needed by the humans as well as all living organisms. Okay? So one thing I want to tell you is our earth is surrounded by our atmosphere. The earth is surrounded by our atmosphere. And atmosphere is made of what? Mixture of gases. Remember that, okay? And today, if I want to tell you something like, okay, have you heard of water vapor? What is water vapor? Do you know what is water vapor? Water vapor. Now, how is the water vapor made? Simple answer. Okay, how is the water vapor made? A water vapor is made due to evaporation. Have you heard of evaporation? Yeah? Have you heard of evaporation? So, let's talk about evaporation, okay? During the day, the sun basically heats both land, okay? I'm making this land, okay? And water. Both land and water gets heated during the daytime. So, when the land and water gets heated during the daytime, what happens? The water basically changes from the liquid to the gaseous state. The water basically changes from the liquid to the gaseous state. This gas state is called water vapor. This gas state is called what? Water vapor. Okay? Water vapor. Now, it is told in geography that water vapor when condensed, they formed oceans. They formed oceans. Today you find clouds in the sky. Now clouds also are made of water vapor. When water vapor mixes with the dust particles. Now at home, when the light goes off in your room, when you blow a torchlight, what happens? You see many dust particles flying in the air or suspended in the air. Have you seen that? When suddenly the light goes off, then when you blow a torch, etc., when you switch on the torch, etc., you find dust particles moving in the air. These dust particles are found in the atmosphere. Okay? And atmosphere surrounds the earth from all the sides. So dust particles are found everywhere. When this dust particles mixes with the water vapor, it forms clouds. Are you understanding? From the water vapor only we get rainfall, isn't that so? So if there was no sun, do you think there will be water vapor? Are you understanding? It is because of the sun that we are having water bodies also. We are having water bodies also. What are water bodies? Rivers, oceans, lakes, etc. Are you getting my point? So the earth is surrounded by atmosphere, okay? It has got, okay, what we call oceans also, rivers, lakes, okay? And these oceans, rivers, lakes are called hydrosphere. Hydrosphere means, okay, water bodies. Are you understanding? This is how the earth in the olden times was created, okay? So, I am writing on the board, okay? This is how the three, T-H-R-E-E, three, R-E-A-L-M-S, realms, okay? Now, realms means, okay, essential or very, very important thing to life. The things which are essential to life. Without air, we cannot survive. Without land, okay, where to live? Without water, can we survive? No. So, the three realms of the earth were created. Land was always created. Land was created by the earth only, okay? Billions of years ago. So, the three realms of the earth are called lithosphere. Lithosphere, okay, the first one is called lithosphere, the second one is called, okay, atmosphere, okay, and the third one is called hydrosphere. Now, if you look at lithosphere, lithosphere means land. Lithosphere in simple word means land. Remember that. But this lithos means rock. Actually, in history we have studied the lithos means rock. So, lithosphere, the land is always made of rock. Okay. From the rock we get soil. From the rock we get soil. Are you understanding? Then atmosphere means air. Okay. The air we breathe. Okay, are you understanding? The third one is called hydrosphere. Hydro means water. Hydro means water. Remember that. So, the zone. So, our earth, okay, is made of atmosphere, okay, hydrosphere and lithosphere. Okay, our earth is made of atmosphere. Atmosphere means air. Okay. Hydrosphere and, okay, lithosphere. Now look at the board nicely. Our earth is made of atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. This whole environment in which we live is known as biosphere. This whole environment in which we live is known as biosphere. Because in this environment we can breathe, we can live. But if you go outside the atmosphere, can you breathe? Are you understanding? If you go deep inside the ocean, can you breathe? Are you getting my point? The environment in which all living organisms can live, okay, happily is biosphere. This becomes our environment in which we live. Are you understanding? So, Earth became the only planet which supports life because it has got atmosphere, it has got lithosphere, it has got hydrosphere. Are you understanding? It has got air, water and land. Therefore, okay, Earth became the only planet or the unique planet which can support all living organisms. Okay? And the reason why life exists on the Earth is due to air. And the reason why we can live on this earth happily is due to air we breathe. If you cannot breathe air, you will die. Isn't that so? Even the living organisms, even the plants will die. Isn't that so? Or not? Plants need carbon dioxide, which is given by the humans. Are you understanding? And they give us oxygen, which is needed by the humans and all living organisms. Remember that. Are you getting my point? So this atmosphere contains life-giving gases. Life-giving gases. So this atmosphere is one of the most important thing that, okay, keeps life, okay, on the earth, because it has got life-giving gases, the oxygen for humans, animals, and carbon dioxide for plants. The second, okay, thing which is very important after atmosphere, okay, is known as, okay, hydrosphere. Okay, after atmosphere we are learning about hydrosphere. So the first one is atmosphere. The atmosphere contains life-giving gases which helps us to live on this planet. The second we are studying is known as hydrosphere. Okay, hydrosphere. So before learning this hydrosphere, one thing I want to tell you, if you look at this earth, the earth is made, the whole earth is made of land. The whole earth is made of land. But today we come to know that 71% of the land is covered by water. 71% of the land is covered by water. This water which covers the land is known as water bodies. Okay? Are you understanding? What are water bodies? These are oceans, lakes, rivers, seas, etc. are called water bodies. I'm talking of the large oceans, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Southern Ocean, etc. These oceans which cover our land, our earth, okay, is basically 71%. And they are called water bodies, and water bodies means rivers, lakes, etc. But what are land called? The land are called landmass. The land are called what? Landmass. Are you understanding? The land which is found on the earth are called landmass. These landmass are continents. These landmass are called continents or land. And they are called by the name lithosphere. They are called by the name lithosphere. Okay, are you understanding? These water bodies are called what? Hydrosphere. Are you understanding what I'm teaching you? So, how much land is covered by the earth? The land covered by the earth is 29%. If you join 29% with 71%, how much percent you will get? 100%. Are you getting my point? So if you add 71%, okay, with 29%, how much you'll get? 100%. Are you getting my point? So 71% of our land is covered by water, 29% is covered by land. The land is called lithosphere or landmass, another name for land. Whereas 71% is covered by hydrosphere, that is called water or water bodies. Remember that. Okay. So in your book it is written that, okay, on line, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10th line. If you go to the 10th line in page number 19, it is written here, okay, the lithosphere and hydrosphere lie on the outermost layer of the earth. Where do you find lithosphere and hydrosphere? You'll find on the outer part of the earth. The outer part of the earth. The outer part of the earth is called what? It is called crust. C-R-U-S-T, crust. In the crust, what do you find? Hydrosphere and lithosphere. Okay? Are you getting my point? Okay, today, this much for today. In the next class, I'll be teaching you, okay, I'll be teaching you tectonic plates or diastrophism, okay, which basically shapes the different landforms. Hope you find this lesson useful. Thank you for listening.